The Bucs defense was able to do the impossible, taking down the defending champions and holding the offense to their lowest score in the Patrick Mahomes era. To beat any great quarterback, you've got to get him on the move, and Mahomes spent much of the game running for his life. With both tackles lost to season-ending injuries, the Bucs' fearsome pass rush was able to tee off against the Chiefs' depleted line. Mahomes had to deal with pressure like this all day. Nothing exotic from the Buccaneers up front. With a traditional 4-rush alignment, they just straight up beat them with pure talent. JPP goes with the bull rush, getting underneath Andrew Wiley and driving him back into Mahomes. Whereas Shaq Barrett goes with the rip move, first fighting off Mike Remmer's reach, then hooking his inside arm under the armpit of 75 and driving through. Look at the power to drive back Remmers with just his shoulder, then the athleticism to disengage and leap for Mahomes. More pressure again, this time coming on third down. Shaq Barrett is back over at a traditional left end position, but this time the rest of the line has changed. Ndamukong Suh and JPP occupy the interior positions, both lined up outside of the guards, and then Vita Vea lined up at the right end. This looks to be setting up some sort of stunt, but again, they go with a traditional 4-man rush. JPP gets immediate internal pressure, the nasty swim move that looks like a straight up crossover. And if that wasn't enough, Wiley sets up too far outside because he's scared of Barrett's speed. So, Barrett shows him that speed, burning him on the inside gap and forcing Mahomes to throw it away. They decide to chip on Wiley's side on this snap, and this time, it's Remmer's turn to get destroyed. JPP engages, and Remmer shows off the new physics for Madden 22, choosing to get stuck in an animation glitch, and Mahomes is immediately under duress. It is Patrick Mahomes, so of course he skips out of this, only to be met by Suh and Devin White, who have been hunting him down all game. And yeah, that looks painful. Surprisingly though, that wasn't even the worst hit he took this game. Here, getting destroyed from 2 angles. The Bucs are going to run a stunt, bringing Cam Gill on the loop, using Nelson and Vea to down block. The stunt wasn't even needed really, as this time it's Ndamukong Suh's turn to abuse Wiley, ripping straight by him and landing the double crunch with Cam Gill. And here's a clever defensive tactic that I think we're likely to see a lot of teams use next season. The Chiefs are going to bring Hardman on the jet sweep, snapping the ball when he's still in motion. So to counter this, the Bucs bring the corner blitz, and without the ability to reset the protection because of the snap motion, Murphy Bunting is able to come untouched, forcing Mahomes to throw this one away. Considering the level of pressure and the speed at which it came, it is remarkable that Mahomes managed to only get sacked 3 times. He made some truly ridiculous escapes, and if a few bounces had gone their way, maybe this game would have been a little closer. Getting Mahomes moved off his spot is only one part of a much larger problem. To truly shut out Mahomes, you not only need to maximize your pass rush, but you need blazing speed on the back end. On the first snap of the game, the Bucs secondary showed they've eaten their Wheaties, completely shutting down one of the Chiefs' staple plays. The offense trying to run their base RPOs, with Mahomes pulling the ball and finding the hitch. The Bucs, however, are too fast, swarming to the ball and allowing no yards after the catch. How about this great effort to stop Mahomes on a free play? The Bucs are going to run a cover 4, however they mix up the traditional outside quarter deep coverage by dropping Murphy Bunting instead of Carlton Davis. This allows Murphy Bunting to take a more direct speed coming from the slot position with Hardman and Hill, and allows Davis to bring on anything from Clyde Edwards-Helaire. The Bucs blanket the Chiefs' patterns despite having to cover for their lives because of the free play. But Mahomes still has space to step up and launch a ball deep into the end zone. However, the touchdown is halted by his great bat down. When Mahomes did find a one-on-one matchup with one of his bullet-fast receivers, the Bucs were up to the task too. Check out this near-perfect coverage from Jamal Dean. And midway through the third quarter, the Bucs secondary sealed the game with this interception. 3rd and 13, and the Bucs look to be playing sticks defense, rolling into a 3-3 coverage after the snap. More pressure forcing Mahomes to roll out and throw up a prayer to Hill, but the Bucs are all over this, perfectly executing the tip drill. And it's game over in the third. The beating heart of this defense is roamed by 2 of the fastest linebackers in the league, and both had a terrific performance on Sunday, combined for 18 tackles and an interception. Watch Devin White completely sniff out the screenplay on a 3rd down. He's got his eyes on the backfield and the line. He sees Williams sliding and the line only half blocking, carving his way through traffic to get to 31. More pressure causes this throw to be off, but even if it had gotten there, White had this play dead. Devin White has got to be the fastest linebacker in the league, and I'm not sure it's all that close. Check out the ground he makes up here to help out on the Hardman smoke route. This is insane speed. White rounded off his great performance with this interception late in the fourth. Mahomes rolls out and tries to bullet one to Kelce, but White breaks up the pass, batting it high in the air, then keeps his eye on the ball the whole time for the interception. Lavonte David's coverage was also instrumental in the Buccaneers' victory. Here, he does what I thought was impossible, taking on Kelce one-on-one in coverage. He bumps Kelce at the top of his route to slow his acceleration, and then shows perfect technique, sticking like glue to his man, then leaping in front of Kelce for the pass breakup. Textbook stuff. And even more impressive here, playing the hook curl in a cover 4, David has Hill catch a quick hitch route in his zone. Most players would get their ankles broken in this situation, but David brings him down without a single yard after the catch. There were of course many factors that led to the Buccaneers pulling off the upset. Brady playing lights out, the Chiefs' inability to stop the edge run, a flurry of flags, and some questionable decision making on the Chiefs' sideline. However, here at Thinking Football, we like to lay the praise to those who did great. So, big praise to the Todd Bowles-led defense. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are your 2020 Super Bowl champions. Thanks for watching. We have a ton of draft content coming your way, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out. And let us know in the comments which college prospect you want to see us break down.